I'm really excited to share with you this painting, Into the Mystic. It was created right before COVID. So it was an interesting process. Like my gifts really started to expand at that time. And this painting is about the journey of kind of coming out of the cave, kind of really going within first, and the process of when we go within, we can kind of then create out. And that's why this little man or woman or whoever is standing at this threshold of of this new life. And I love it because I don't really know much about Egyptian culture, though I love all cultures and I love to study them. Um, Anubis is here, and he is kind of the doorway between life and rebirth, life, death, rebirth, right? So it's who you meet when you die to see if your life was worthy. In some ways it was their way of judgment, and yet there's also this broken tree, and how do we move from a tree that's been chopped off, or parts of ourselves that have been cut off from ourselves, or parts that have been destroyed by us or by culture or society. How do we take parts that were cut off, and how do we rebirth them, right? And that's this doorway, that's this archway, that's this process is in this painting. Because when we're socialized, we become disassociated from our intuition, or maybe our creativity, or our full expansion or expression. And so how do we return to the self? By coming into the cave and then reemerge as more whole. And that's this beautiful journey. So this like beautiful river and pathway to find this tree once again, which is blossoming. Your tree is blossoming. It's like your authentic tree. We all have one symbolically, is blossoming. And it's like, can we bring that into our awareness? And then when we bring it into our awareness, can we have that actually exist in our reality? I feel like as the human, we really are like, I have this part of me, but I don't have time for it because I have children, I have responsibilities, and we're not meant to live like that. We're meant to live in all of our being. And so that's part of this new paradigm, and that's part of recreating structures that allow for us to be our authentic selves. And I don't mean without responsibility, or co-creating with other human beings, or having community and building community that's aligned with that kind of love and light and kind of cohesiveness, and compromise and all those beautiful things. But we have to first discover who we are and what we want, not what we're taught. And some people have the luxury of discovering what those things are. I dedicated my life to kind of figuring that out, and that's why I'm sharing it here. And this painting is just talking about resurrection. We're resurrecting. And you're resurrecting. You have the power within you to resurrect. You have the power within you to change. You have the power within you to evolve and grow and recreate your life right now into something completely different, or even just enhancing what you have. You don't even have to enhance. You could just love what you have, right? And be grateful for that, as long as it aligns with your heart, right? Um, and that's what this journey is. That's what this painting is, Into the Mystic, really letting go of what you think you know, and moving more into that feeling space. A lot of my paintings are about that, and moving into the spirit tree, like becoming aware of who you truly are and the gifts that you have within you that are meant to blossom. So sending you so much love.